Alright, here I am, a little bit pissed off at the fact that I just did a review on this product and apparently my microphone wasn't working. But here I am, since I want to provide you guys with a good review on something that I could not find any reviews on. I'm going to provide you with yet another review. I recently purchased a battery from Fasttech for my e-cigarette. It's the Ego V variable voltage battery. Sorry, that's not it. It is this one right here. So, I have my handy Kanger EVOD clear miser on top of it. As you can see, it's the Ego V, and if you look closely, you can see that it's a rubber button with like a little power button on it. So it doesn't have that plastic, button that sticks out of here. There's actually a rubber ring around the whole thing, and you press in here, and it's not too difficult to press. You can obviously see where it's lighting up, and it does feel pretty good. So it's not too bad. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it's not as bad as I thought. It looks like it's branded Ego. Fasttech isn't afraid to just brand whatever the hell they want, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just them doing that. But it has a nice little feel. I went with the black one. If you do put it up next to a regular, so this is like what I got with my starter kit with the same EVOD clearamizer. It is significantly longer only because it does have the LCD screen on it. So let's get to this LCD screen here real quick. So basically, I don't know why my webcam will not show you guys the battery indicator. You get a little bit of a view of it there. It's to the side. Mine's full right now. And as you can see, I'm just going up through the voltages right now. I'm at 6, down to 3. So it jumps right back down for you, which is nice. Get it I chill at, a comfortable 4 at most. And what you do is, that turns off pretty quickly. But what you do is you press both buttons, 1, 2, 3, and now you can't change it. It stays. So that's to avoid when you put it in your pocket or anything like that. Now this does also have on the bottom of it, what you would think is a pass-through. Not. It's a scam. No, seriously though, I think it was actually advertised as a pass-through. I don't recall exactly how it was worded. It was only $10, so whatever. It's a battery. It's a weird, like, proprietary charger as well. It's not your typical, like, Mega BB. I know it has, people complain that it has the micro USB instead of, mini USB instead of micro USB. This thing just has some random square charger, so if you lose it, you're screwed, but just don't lose it and you'll be fine. At any rate, I think this thing is a great device, to be honest with you. I dialed it up, although it is a little bit longer. I've had it fully charged on me all day. Haven't really been vaping that much. I've been cutting back on vaping in general, only because I'm in the final stages, down to about as low as of nicotine as you can get, and trying to slowly but surely phase these things out, although I am buying new hardware, kinda, just because I'm curious really, and because I was sick of certain things, such as these iClear 16s. I'm gonna throw this in here just because I hate them. As you can see, I have a drip tip on this one. I was actually going to show you guys for a comparison. I do have another variable voltage device here. This is an Ego C, and it's a variable voltage. It's written in silver, so it's very difficult to actually show you guys the writing. But you twist this one here on the bottom in order to get your voltage, and you can see if you look closely down at the bottom, it'll tell you exactly what little voltage you're on. It has a little line that shows you, but this LCD is just, without parallel. As anybody who has any of these spinner devices knows, Having an LCD that shows your exact voltage is very convenient. But again, with this one, as you see, I have an iClear 16 on here with yet another drip tip, because I can double up on the seals on these because they leak. Every single iClear 16 I've had has leaked from the top. Not only that, but I've also had to replace the coils in these twice as fast as I've had to replace them in any of my usual egos, which I have right here. I swore by these things until somebody told me to buy a Kanger EVOD. I bought a couple of them, fell in love. Those bottom feeds are they're really the best devices, because you don't have to tip them up and, you know, worry about doing all that, getting the wicks, you know, wet and all that. It's bottom fed, and they also allow you to just kind of hang it upside down. It's got basically its own little reservoir, if you will, in there. You fill them upside down. I myself take a little, can order these little tips here for your bottles at Mount Baker Vapor, which is where I get all my bottles. And so that's how you actually fill these up, is upside down. So they really are extremely versatile. I could put it in my pocket like this. I really can't do that with any of these. I have this taped up, either with the Egos or with the iClears, because fear of leaking, and then liquid will get stuck up at the top, and it's just a mess with these ones. So I really became a fan of those Kangers pretty quick, and that's really all I've been using ever since then. And speaking of which, I actually got one from Fasttech. Came with a handy little rubber tip, which never does nothing. That's what she said. But it looks just like the rest of them. Funny thing is, when I undid the bottom of this one, which you have your wick and your coil and all that good stuff, and basically every so often you replace your wick, which is this piece. So this is the bottom of it. This is the whole thing basically taken apart. When I got this one in the mail from Fasttech, these two pieces were not connected together. So essentially, when I undid the bottom, a piece just fell out, and it was not sealed. So I don't know how well the Fasttech one is going to seal. I have bought them from Alt Smoke and Discount Vapor, and they have been great. So I have backup coils in bottom pieces, so I'm hoping at least the clearomizer works, and if any seal problems are on it, it's at the bottom. And anyway, getting back to it, I would definitely recommend this. Again, it does have this new battery style here, so you can see you're gonna have to kind of get used to pressing a little rubber button instead. I've actually pulled this whole entire thing off of here, and this actually goes in pretty good. You know, just like one of the normal buttons would. And so you can remove it. The only thing is it's not as easy as some of the other ones to kind of just take off this metal piece right here. Not right there. This metal piece attached to the battery, rather. Sometimes you can kind of jimmy them apart. I'm trying to get the right angle. There you go. You can kind of wiggle them apart and take the metal piece off. This doesn't work that well, and so I wouldn't suggest trying to replace the button in it, but if you want to, go ahead. Again, they're $10, so they're kind of, basically, they are as cheap as the disposables that they got at your local 7-Eleven that everybody's throwing out. So, it comes in a nice little case. Figure I'll throw this in here at the end for you. Forgot about this. Does come a nice little box, upside down, of course. Mine, I chose to get in black. Good little picture. Silver actually looks really nice. I don't know why I didn't get it. And then when you open this up, it does have a nice little foam spot for it to sit in. So it's safe when it's being shipped. And then underneath here, you'll have your USB cable and your quick little user manual. All in all, great device. Free shipping from Fasttech on everything that they ship. They do ship from Hong Kong. It takes about 10 days to get pretty much anywhere in the US, but it's definitely hit or miss for this one. I would say it's a definite hit for now. I will report back if anything changes and update the review, but for now, that's it. Enjoy, guys.